This is my 23rd year in the Huntsville School District. Native of Huntsville, went to school here, graduated in '91. Huntsville is home. Parents believed in education, the power of knowledge. You can lose many things, but your education and knowledge is something no one can ever take from you. I was always a reader, became an English reading teacher. I've taught at every campus here in Huntsville. My last goal was to be a high school teacher. I teach freshmen through senior from the introduction education classes, and then we move from there to the intern students at the junior senior level, and they're outside of school at campuses, daycares, actually getting those contact hours in. Also the human growth and development, learning about behaviors, all the way from birth through the senior years, why people act the way they do, and there's always an underlying reason as to why.
Hey guys, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all need any help? Questions?
I think the teacher I am today is because of my elementary background. My kids and even parents and fellow teachers say you have that elementary heart, and I do, but that's where the foundation was laid. Kid is a kid regardless of what age they are, because their needs never change. It's still to be accepted and loved for who they are. Academics will never happen until that kid trusts you and you have their heart, and then they will go to the ends of the earth to work for you. When I was teaching at HIS 5th grade, I had a young man that was in the foster care system with his siblings. One day in class, I gave an assignment and I asked them to return it the next day to me. The next morning arrived, students were turning in their assignments, bell rang for them to be dismissed to the next class. I noticed this young man staying in class. He started walking toward me, his head was downcast, and he held out his hand, and it was a paper towel. And I said, "What is this?" And I opened it, and he said, "Miss, I didn't want to disappoint you." And I said, "You would never disappoint me, why would you say that?" He said, "Because you always said that we have to do our best." I looked down, and on that paper towel, he had done his homework for the night. For whatever reason, circumstance, living in the car at the time, he couldn't finish it on the paper I had given him, but he found a way to overcome. It's circumstances like that with many of our kids, and it is our job to always ask and seek answers before we point blame. A lot of times, teachers, administrators, anybody, even outside of the teaching profession, we always want to look outward of what the situation or circumstance is. I challenge us all to look on the inside and find why that action is occurring, because there's always a reason why behaviors happen. TAFE stands for the Texas Association for Future Educators. Those kiddos that want to pursue education or care for children. We get out, we visit campuses, different environments of daycare settings. We have competitions built around that as well. We also have recreational activities where we get together, and TAFE is more than just a club, it's a family. But it's to experience the world outside of the school setting, to see the real world of possibilities with education and childcare. A lot of the extracurricular activities that we have, my goal is always to expose them to something outside of what they call their normal. Those possibilities they see when we go, for example, Houston or Dallas, and to see their eyes completely twinkle with the magic that they're seeing, they have the power to suddenly change themselves. Because once you see it and experience it and have a feel for it, it becomes real. You yourself have that power. It's not given to you. It's almost as if it's the two birds sitting on the branch, and mama bird is trying to tell the little one, you know, you have to fly, you have to go. And the little bird says, "But what if I fall?" And mama bird says, "But what if you fly?" Because you know they have the wings, but it's when they decide to use them. Family member found me passed out at home. I was virtually not here anymore. No pulse, nothing, I was gone. Yeah, it was ovarian cancer. Due to treatments, my liver started failing at that time too. So we were close to a liver transplant, 5, 6, 7 months in the hospital down in downtown Houston. Didn't know it at the time, but I was at Methodist Hospital. My dad across the street at St. Luke's. When I was going through the roughest patch of my life, also lost my dad across the street at that time. But I know he's taking care of me, and that's part of my faith, and I'm strong because of it. The person I am today is because I see the other side of many situations where maybe a day is not good, a day is not bright, but there is always something to be thankful for. And I always have a positive mindset on everything. My kids always tell me, "Miss, why are you so positive? Why do you always change what I say into a positive?" I said, because it's truly how you have to live. After many, many years of health issues, I'm doing very well. 2 years now I've been on this fitness journey. I call it my fitness jam session. I exercise regularly. I believe, and I tell all of my friends this, I'm a mentor to a couple of new teachers as well. Self-care, biggest part of my day. You have to have some type of self-care. Something has to happen after you leave from school where an hour or 2 hours of time, that is for you. The gym is definitely my happy place. The love and support of family and my faith definitely brought me through. Due to the diagnosis of cancer, the doctor said I would never be able to have children of my own, but they were very mistaken by that. As a school teacher, I've taught many kiddos over the years, and they're all mine, and they know that, and they will forever be in my heart. So I'm definitely a mother. My name is Susan Small, and this is my Huntsville ISD story.